Come on.
I'm live. It's live.
Thank
That's
you.
good. That's
Come
okay.
on.
They can see
Move it
that.
out.
We
Move
live.
it on out. Thank you so very much. You're welcome so very much.
You
No,
live, Mr.
thank you.
Publisher.
I'm finna put it on tape.
Lynn, you want to count him in? He's live.
All right, we're about to go live with the press conference for the Houston Informer Foundation. Publisher Lorenza Butler.
Hello, I'm Lorenzo Butler, and I've been in the communications business all my adult life, from radio station to being the publisher of the Houston Informer and Texas Freeman newspapers and radio stations. The oldest continuous black newspaper west of the Mississippi River. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out on such a beautiful day and celebrating us. Okay.
Hey guys, we are going live, so we're gonna need everybody to hold it down. Do not have background conversation, okay? Now, once he finishes, you finish. Y'all can talk all y'all want. Take all pictures you want. Give us a chance to get through the live.
You know how to turn it on?
Yeah.
Just do a test so we can see.
Test.
And once we start, y'all can't be walking back and forth across him because we won't get the footage.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Can you louder?
Hello.
It's not loud enough. It's not loud enough.
Got
It was loud. There you go.
hello.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's it.
Where's Mikhail? You're gonna have to stand on the side and hold the mic.
No, I'm going to introduce Mr. Chairman.
It's probably messing up. Ain't nothing back there for Megaverse. Does he need to be in this picture? There's a person holding him up.
All right, you ready?
It's okay. Let him hold it so you can flip the pages. Okay. And we're going 1,
We have
2,
problems with wind. Okay.
3. Let's go.
Hello, I'm Lorenzo Butler Jr. I've been in the communication business most of my adult life, from a radio station owner to the publisher of the Houston Informer, the oldest black newspaper west of the Mississippi River. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out on such a beautiful day and celebrating with the Houston Informer Foundation. Our goal is to preserve 129 years of the Houston Informer and Texas Freeman newspapers. History starting in 1893 with Sea and Love, then C.F. Richardson, on to next to Carter Western, then to George the Mac, Leroy, then Maria Marshall Jr. and Lorenzo Butler Jr. to the present to launch the Houston Informer Foundation. The reason for creating the foundation is to educate the public on the importance of the black press, in keeping with the history and the future generations to experience this, to give everyone the opportunity to experience the black press history, and finally to pay homage to everyone who has come before us. Reason to include the metaverse, Mikel and I want to make sure the black press in Houston is not left behind in the new digital experience. Our vision for the future and the Houston Informer Foundation, as well as the black press. A host of series of in-person lectures, quarterly workshops, partner with museums, libraries, science centers, historical societies, and online exhibits with Google, celebrating the history and influence of the black press, especially with the history and contribution of the Houston Informer and Texas Freeman newspaper. We are using the Rutherford Yates Museum as the backdrop of the press conference because Rutherford Yates, the owner of Yates Publishing Company, was one of the first black printers of the Houston Informer in 1919. So it's a full circle moment to speak a little bit more about the historical significance of the partnership. Mr. Chairman, Byron Cobb.
Thank you, Mr. Lorenzo Butler. On behalf of the Rutherford D.H. Yates Museum, I bring you greetings. As we celebrate the 25th year of our incorporation, the Rutherford D.H. Yates Museum has led the efforts to preserve 6 home sites and 11 lots here in Houston's Freemanstown. We celebrate the partnership between the Houston Informer Foundation and the Rutherford D.H. Yates Museum, and we welcome the first inaugural exhibition of the Houston Informer Foundation's Metaverse exhibit. Through the 129 years of collecting the newspaper articles and preserving the African American voice here in Houston, we welcome this new collaborative. We hope that you will engage, we hope that you will connect, and we hope that you will follow this effort. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We are allowing us to hold the press conference here today. And again, we look forward to the work such as your wonderful organization. And again, we thank you and your entire board. Now let us talk about the metaverse and how the Houston Forward Foundation will play a significant role in preserving the Houston Black history. Lynn Page from Page Girl 101. Come up, please.
Hello, I'm Lynn Page with Page Girl 101, and we have partnered with the Houston Informer Foundation to help bring all of this wonderful history into the metaverse. Well, everybody's saying, what is the metaverse? Well, think of the gold rush. It's like a metaverse rush. Everybody is going and trying to figure it out. It's still in its infancy stages. However, the Houston Informer is going to help take 129 years of history of the Texas Freeman and the Houston Informer into the metaverse. So just imagine a room full of kids sitting in their chairs, and all of a sudden, the teacher says, "Put your chairs back. Put on your headgear. We're about to go back to 1893 and look at Mr. Love and how he started the Texas Freeman." They'll be able to actually see the print press, walk along the streets, and see what Houston looked like. And that is what we are planning to do in the metaverse. I want to thank everybody for coming out, and I'm passing it back to Mr. Butler. Thank you.
Now this is going to be a huge learning experience for me, and I hope it will be for you. And I love to hear from you at www.houstoninformer.org. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Are there any questions? Are there any questions? Are there any questions? Yes, sir.
How does Black history actually play a role in the metaverse?
Currently, students have to flip through a history book or just look at pictures. In this metaverse, all of the publishers, even Lorenzo Butler, will have avatars, and they'll be able to interact with the students and talk to them about their past. The words will actually come out of their mouth, and they'll be interacting with the class. Did that answer your question?
Yes. So it's pretty much like a
virtual world.
Yeah, you virtually live in Black history in person. Well,
virtually living it in person. So just think being able to talk to Mickey Leland from Houston, or to Barbara Jordan, or some of those great people, and to actually move down the streets and see when they led protests or they had meetings.
Okay, I have one more question.
Yes, sir.
So As you interviewing the avatars, is it like an intimate type of interview, or is it like a computerized?
So don't think of it as an interview. Think of it as an experience. You're walking with them. You're a part of history, virtually.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Thank you, and helping celebrate National Black Press Week.
You good? Anybody need pictures?
Please.
Yes.
Still live. Leila.
Okay.
Still live. Oh, you're the helpless.